This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin, much sooner than expected. I did say in the video that I put up yesterday that I wasn't going to do the Let's Play just now because I wanted to do Wasteland 2 as I'd already started it. However, due to the ridiculous popularity of the first video, it's quite clear, and the numbers don't lie, that people want to see what Divinity is like, so I have to, in my heart, do more Divinity. I'm not gutted about that because I love this game. So what I'm going to try and do, as I say, I've already recorded another 4 episodes of Wasteland 2, so they'll be going up over the next few days, and I'll carry on with this for a little bit and let people see a bit more. Alright, so off we go. We've just come out of this cave back here where the waterfall is. That door there was a cave. We've been through there, done all sorts of crazy things, and well, we've seen how you can use the environment, how you can use barrels to trigger traps, how you can use oil on the floor to burn, how you can get rid of poison using fire, how you can get rid of fire using rain, and all sorts of things. And we haven't had a level up yet, so far as I'm aware. I'm just going to have a little look around this area actually. There are 2 guards there that we can speak to, and I think they may well block the bridge, as these people tend to do. Oh, not sure what that 30 XP was for, but maybe you get XP for searching for... Oh, hello, what's up here? Interesting. Oh, it's a portal! Would you believe it? Oh, a shovel. Now then, shovels tend to be quite handy in these sorts of games, so we're going to take those, definitely. Yeah, you found a shovel. If you find a suspicious looking mound, you may be able to dig for something. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Again, Wasteland 2, same thing with the shovel. If you haven't been following Wasteland 2 and you've not had any inkling towards it, you should, and you're enjoying this, you should may well give the Wasteland 2 vids that I've been doing a little view, because the games are very, very, very similar and just set in very different worlds. One's more futuristic, obviously, and this one's set in the past. Well, a version of the past. Right. Let's see what this does. Waypoint Shrine. Yeah, where's this going to take us exactly? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save. You've discovered a waypoint. These will, yeah, it's quick travel, isn't it? These allow quick travel between any of the waypoints you've visited so far. Understood? Okay, so we've only found the one, so we're not going to... We've activated it, I think that's basically what we've done there. So we can come back here when we find another waypoint. I did see this similar mechanism for... Well, I suppose it's in a lot of RPGs, but the way that this one's done, that'll be interesting. This seems to allow you to go between any waypoint. I remember when I played Arcania that you could only travel between 2 specific waypoints. They're almost like brother and sister waypoints. If there's anything on this ship here. It's absolutely beautiful, this game. If you can try and, when you're watching these, try and, if you can, up the quality on the video that I post up to 720p. I'm pretty sure this game is in 80, is in full 1080p. Sorry, I had a mind blank there. However, at the moment, I'm not in a position to post up videos in 1080p. And to be fair, a lot of people aren't in a position to stream them at 1080p anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it at the moment. A branch. That may come in handy later. I do get the impression there's going to be crafting at some point. Oh, hello, is that a mound? I think it might be, you know. Get the shovel out. Ooh, Jesus, whole chest was under there. Nice. Old cloth braces. Someone might be able to wear them. It looks like you can store stuff in these chests as well, which is quite a... Or maybe not. Might be worth trying later. Wonder if you can bury your own treasure. Come back for it later. If things get too heavy. Awesome. There you go. So we've got the shovel mechanic now.
You keep them eyes over your head.
See what these guys have got to say.
Hold it right there, orc scum. No one slips past the legion.
A red-headed orc, I don't think.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single ord in sight, you know.
No. No. Not visible anyway.
Just hold your tongue with you babyers. Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Cyseal.
So, you're sorcerers, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend.
I've got a badge and everything.
We know. Those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a two-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you.
Oh.
One way or another.
Another character, by the sounds of it. Okay, we've got two options. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way, or I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me, bitches. Okay, I might have added that last bit. Right, I think we'll say, yeah, sure. Why not?
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Okay, so these conversations are actually for everybody in the party, so that character doesn't have to necessarily agree with the other character. I don't know what the repercussions are of not agreeing, but if you're playing as a twosome, if you've got a friend playing with you, then they can answer differently to you, which is quite a clever idea. So we'll agree for now. We'll keep life simple.
A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Kevin, come along. We're not far from the city.
Radio then. Off we go, me lovers. Yeah, so just, yeah, if you can watch it in 720p, which is the highest I'll post up at, which is still pretty glorious, you should get a feel for just how beautiful this game is. The attention to detail is outstanding. Very good. I think I said in my last video, this game's won all sorts of little awards all over the place. It's the very fact that they've put so much care into the port. You know, it's very easy for these companies that build for PC first just to do a cheap port over and not impress anyone very much. Oh, hello, got an old wooden earth staff. It's got anything on it we can use? I wonder if this is actually an equipable one then. The last time we picked up a staff, it was you don't actually equip the staff to get the element from it. You just add it to the bar at the bottom. However, let's just have a quick look in our inventory. There, it's there. So it's in the, yeah, it's in the inventory. Okay, so we combine. Oh, you can combine items. Well, all right. Okay, so you pick stuff up centrally, and then you can send it to somebody. Interesting. So if we, okay, well, this is we're not going to know what the hell we're doing with it. Old wooden earth staff. I thought that was the one we were on. Oh, you can. Oh, right. Okay, so you must be able to mix the staffs with elements, possibly. Wonder if we can mix it with that fire scroll. Should we try it? Ooh, and then you can craft a staff for that. That's awesome. Fire staff. What's that there? Firefly scroll. I have no idea if that's 100% chance to set burning status for 2 turns. AP cost is 4. Saving throw, bodybuilding, whatever that means. Surface radius, it's got radius damage. 15 meters. Fire surfaces can inflict burning and deal damage all over the place, basically. Okay, so let's check this one out. Alright, so that Firefly one's actually better than the one we've used, so remove that. And add that. Well, that's awesome. We created absolutely nothing. However, no, it didn't take our stuff away. That's okay. Alright, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Sometimes these games destroy whatever it is you've tried to put together. And actually, well, it's an interesting thing, though. Knowing that we can actually do it. So we've picked up a fair bit of stuff here that we're probably going to have to try and sort out, clear and dump. I wonder, actually, does this show up in the equipment? Brace. Oh, there's braces there, isn't there? Oh yeah, there you go. Durability is better on the new ones. Same armor rating, but the durability seems to be better. 30 of 30 as opposed to 20 of 20. Do they change the way they look? So, oh yeah, they do. Sweet. Okay. Let's have a look at... There doesn't seem to be a way of changing character in this menu. So you have to actually change the character from... No, you don't. Change the character from here, in fact. And then go into the character's inventory. Or equipment, as I was trying to do. Oh, the staff's down at the bottom. Oh, she seems to be able to carry 2 staffs, doesn't she? Let's have a look. Oh, maybe not. That's interesting. We'll see what happens there then. Oh no, I know what it is. You can have it's a double-handed, it's a two-handed weapon, isn't it? So if you're carrying daggers, you'd be able to have 2, but as it's a wand, it has to be 1. So if we look at that, yeah, okay. I was interested to see if the inventory stuff came up in there, which it doesn't seem to. And it does seem to be an inventory for the person that's picking the stuff up. So in this case, we'd have to go back to Scarlet. We'd have to go to her inventory and pass it over to Yen. That's the way it goes. Don't think there's anything in there that's specific to passing over to her at the minute. Oh, hang on a minute, what are they? Yeah, it might be that she could use that as it happens. Still can't open that yet. I do like to spend a little bit of time in the menus for these playthroughs. I think it's important, and I think people like seeing it. If you don't, you can always let me know, but these are the bits that interest me when I'm looking at playthroughs. Sometimes people are too intent on the action. Okay, you can look at it broken down, which is quite handy as well. These seem to be healing elements. There's our scroll stuff. Golden Grail. It's just random pieces of keys. Okay. So if we go back to... No, Steve. Jeez, oh. I'll get the hang of it, I'll get the hang of it. Stick with me. Okay, so hopefully she's now got an option for a different wand. Yay! Okay, as it happens, it's not any more powerful, but does it have anything different on it? That's the Source Hunter's Earth Staff. And that's the old Wooden Elf Earth Staff. Sorry, old Wooden Earth Staff, sorry. Don't know where the elf bit came from. Seems to have exactly the same properties as it happens. I wonder if it looks any different. It's got sort of lightning bits coming off that one. Let's have a look at this one. Nah, the same, aren't they? Okay. These guys seem to be following us rather than us following them, but so what we'll do, we're going to go on to this. If you haven't seen the first part, you can click the left stick and you can use this game like you would on a PC. So, oh, you go, oh look, go get that. So you just click on it and they'll come running over and do what they need to do. And you can keep scanning the land like that, which is absolutely awesome. So you don't have to keep running all over the place with people, you can just have a good scout about. You can't, however, use the obviously the radius search element. But I love this feature. I'm going to be using this a lot in this game, I think, just to scan forward. You can always, I suppose, scan forward for any trouble and such like. And as it happens, I have a feeling there is trouble up here because I can hear people shouting. Again, I think she's already opened this. I'm just showing you for fun. There we go. Okay, and we click on the stick and we're back to controlling the people again. Okay, we're going to have a quick save up here because I have a feeling there's going to be trouble up here.
What the hell's happening down
Oh, hang on, it's saving for us as it happens. Oh, okay.
bloody elves? Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the sorcerer.
Whoa, those drunken folks have just ran off. Here we go. Big old nasty orcs have arrived. Let's go into battle mode, shall we? Too far away. Oh, can do that though. Oh, god damn it. I was hoping to sneak up on them there and he spotted us. We do seem to be getting the first shot though. Boom. A young orc trooper. Bloody hell. Oh, there's a fire barrel down there, isn't there? Let's blow that up. Oh, brilliant. Check that out. Superb. Take it, this guy's a goodie. Black cultist? No, maybe not. Okay, we need to move forward, I think, here. Oh, we need to help them, don't we? Okay, we need to wait for these knights to have their shots, so you're under... I'm slightly confused. I don't know if this is two baddies having a fight or whether... Let's have a look. Oh no, he's a legionnaire. They should be on our side in theory, so... Okay, so we're going to move to here. Or there, in fact. Okay, let's bring some spells down on his ass. Or something like that. I'll just try out a normal shot, I think, actually. Not enough action points. I thought it was her. Alright, maybe it's too far away to do that. Boom! Oh. What did that do then? It's a bit weird. Oh, God blimey. She's a bit far away from everything, isn't she? Oh no, it's because I hadn't moved character yet. No. Okay, okay, come on. Let's get the hang of it. I don't want these people to die because of my inadequacies, people. Okay. Can she hit him? Looks like it. Nice work. And again. Don't try that again, Yen. You're a wizard. A witch. He's running. Go on, Legionnaires. Take him down. Okay. See if we can get further up and get a shot in. I'm trying to figure out... I still haven't quite figured out where the AP points are for each character. Like on Wasteland, you can see exactly how many points they've got to spend and how many will be left after they... So 6 AP takes her to there, so I assume she's got 6 AP to spend. That's the only way I seem to be able to figure it out at the minute. So if we move to here... Can we get a name on him there? Yeah, not enough AP. So I guess we'll build up the AP as we go. Highlight an enemy and press square. Select examine. Yeah, okay, you can find out. Having more points in Lawmaster reveals more information on your target. Got you. Okay, so we can highlight them, hit square, and examine. And you can see what they're weak against and all that sort of stuff, or resistances even in that case. No. No, that'll do. Poked with a big stick.
Human commander? How very cute.
Hey, we've leveled up. Woohoo!
Damn traitor. Where are Bibius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Press R3 to enable or disable world tooltips.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Okay, if we go to character now, we should have some level ups. So we've got one attribute point. What? Alright, you get one of each to... Alright, you get an ability point, an attribute point. So you get one of each by the looks of it. Who are we on here? We're on our mage, as we would... or wizard, or witch, or whatever it is. I suspect... it's usually intelligence, isn't it?
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Intelligence improves elemental and witchcraft. There you go. Spells offense rating with intelligence-based weapons. Recommended for spellcasters. There we are. So we're already on 8. And I'm pretty sure perception helps you in noticing stuff around the world and dodging ambushes and stuff like that. For the first one though, I'm going to take her intelligence up. And... ability points. Abilities shape what a character can do and how well it performs. In order to level up... They seem to vanish too quickly, those help things. Okay, it tells us anyway. So... yeah, it's the usual culprits, isn't it? Or suspects.
Before his time. Far before his time. One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Witchcraft's in that one, isn't it? So we'll go with that one, I think. Oh, she's already got it. Determines how many witchcraft spells you can learn and how many action points with the blah blah. Oh, right, she's already got that. So I can only learn one that I haven't learnt before. I think that's the idea, isn't it? Determines how many hydrosophist... I can't say that word. Determines how many hydrosophist spells can learn, and how many action point it costs to use higher level hydrosophist spells.
I like you much better.
Okay. Let's have a look at defense. Willpower. You've got to be able to put more than 1 point on these, surely. I wonder if you need 2 points to level it up to the next level, if you know what I mean. Shield specialist increases chance of blocking when using shields. Of which we're not going to be doing with a mage, I wouldn't have thought. These are all spells, aren't they? We need to use the spell ones, really. So we'll go with... Well, they're not all spells, but there's a couple in here to do with spells. Just check the bottom bit. See what's down here. Pickpocketing, sneaking, blah. Blacksmithing, Lawmaster she's already got. Telekinesis. Move items from a distance. Yeah, I might give her that. Sweet. And how do we commit them? Just come out, do we? Yeah. Okay, we need to change character. It'd be nice to have a toggle between character but option though. Doesn't seem to be there unless I'm missing something obvious. Could be. Wouldn't be the first time, people. I wonder actually if you can go. No, you can't. Can't go up to the top. So, with this particular person, I think she's got a lot of strength already. Oh, hang on, take it away for a sec. Dexterity, maybe. That's usually for marksmen, yeah, for bows and stuff, so we don't want that yet. In a minute. Could give her more health. Now, we'll give her more strength for now, eh? Cool stuff first. And... what's that do? How many scoundrel skills you can learn? Bartering, charisma, leadership. What does charisma do? Yeah, it might be handy for the conversational stuff, mightn't it? Or blacksmithing. Yeah, we'll go with that actually, might be handy. Actually, no. I'm going to go for the charisma, just to get the game might be a bit easier if we can chat folk round. It's awesome. Can we talk to these people?
Hail, Source Hunter! Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Ah, pleasure to meet you too, sir.
I'm a proud Legionnaire and always will be. But I thought we'd be doing more slashing and less dying when we landed in Cyseal. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Cyseal. This is their second attack within as many weeks. And their second defeat.
Those drastic orcs. They get everywhere.
That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. It's hard to say. That ship needs attention and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to rain clouds?
Yeah, we do as it happens. We've got a rain spell, haven't we?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Cyseal?
Okay. Whoop. See what we've got lying around here. Oh, minor healing potion, we'll take that. Always a good thing. Lower resistance scroll, lovely.
Taken before his time, far before his time.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
I think he was taken before his time, people. Antique leather armour. Might have a look at that in a sec. Empty, empty. I've just noticed those empties and brackets, so apologies if I've been opening empty stuff. Is that all the big guy had? Looks like it.
Oi, the Sauce Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Cyseal, comrade, and good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet round these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Cyseal than most do in an entire military career. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Cyseal. This is their second attack within as many weeks, and their second defeat.
Yeah, they got a whooping.
That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour.
Yeah, it's the same conversation we've already had this, isn't it? Unfortunately, we don't seem to be able to have a... I can trade with folk as well. There doesn't seem to be a get out of this conversation button, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to... Not that I'm...
One day, comrade. Vengeance will be ours.
No. Can we... No, we can't move, so we're just going to have to see it through. Let's change the subject. I'll take my leave. There you go. I'll do it.
Taken before his time, far before his
Can't go on the boat. We'll go in this little town now. There's a chest up there, look. Nice. What's this? Antique plate armour. Durability is pretty high. There's a minus 0.15 movement speed. Oh, elven bow. We'll hang on to that in case we come across a bowman.
We're gonna need more than a few bucks.
Slow down arrows. Sweet. Take. Oh.
Come on, Ben.
Lovely. Ah. Do we have a... I bet you any money we've run out of rain spells. Okay, we need to get round there. Let's see if we can help them with the fire. I think that's what the guy was talking about when we first spoke to the knight at the top. He was asking if we could bring water down from the sky.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Is that the cat speaking to us?
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion.
That I'm awesome.
Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I, so you were, and so you weren't. Behold!
Boom.
There we are. Meet my other half.
There you are.
Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Flabbergasted, such a good word.
Now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Yes, letters.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Right, you are then.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts.
Never.
I insist he's blind to all but the undead. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and ring.
Frolicsome, another good word.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Uh-huh.
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyseal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Okie doke.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
Undead trouble.
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now.
Bravo.
Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Well, let's see. How do you turn into a cat?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course,
Oh God, I'm glad I asked now.
speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of
Cyseal leader. Right, we need to speak to him.
With that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Adieu.
Adieu and good luck.
Goodbye, farewell,
Your
abides
enemies
and
prove
adieu.
to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
You going to sing it as you go? No.
Sects, undead, orcs.
And with a mighty puff,
We have our work cut out for us.
he disappeared.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
Okay, bit of a wonder. Let's see if we can help with this fire on the ship. I have a feeling though that we don't have... So if we use our triangle and go to our menu at the bottom, it should let us assign one. Item. I don't think we have a rain one left, sadly. God damn it. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's stuff. Let's just check. Oh, hang on. If we change over to yen. Yeah, I think it was everyone's stuff, but we still don't have one. Damn.
Blasted orcs have learned how to play with fire.
We need more help, or she's lost.
Blasted orcs have learned. We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
That's unfortunate. Oh, we can't go over there.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road.
It seems so.
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour. We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
Right, I don't know what the little magic solution to this is. Or can we climb up stuff?
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
Oh, that didn't work. What?
One of the orcs has
Alright, it's saying I can't reach it.
We're gonna need
Hang on a minute. Did we not pick up the ability to... I thought we picked up something that could allow us to move stuff from a distance. Or did I decide not to get that?
We mustn't let the flames spread to the whole bar. One of the orcs are sending another. Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Blasted orcs learn how to play with fire.
The ship's blazing.
Okay, maybe not then. I was under the impression that I upgraded them to have...
The ship's blazing ever higher. Are these the biggest buckets we've got? Come on, man.
Just seems to be a big skill set there that we're not... See, there's a lockpick there.
The orcs have learned how to play with fire.
Come on, man. Put your backs into it.
We'll have to figure all that out, I think. We'll come back. But we don't have a water scroll to help them out. I was just hoping there might be one lying around that we could pick up.
What if the orcs are sending another flames?
Blasted orcs have learned how to play with fire.
Not looking likely. Can we go on the ship?
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story.
Picked up a fire scroll again.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the...
You can trade with almost all characters. Press triangle while in dialogue. $157 for a healing potion. I think not.
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying on. Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
I shall take my leave. Right, nothing useful there. Let's get around. It's a bit annoying that. It'd be quite cool to bring down the water onto the ship, but you never know. We'll check a couple of barrels up the top here.
The biggest buckets we've...
Did find a fire scroll down in the other one.
More than a few buckets to save it. We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour. We need more help. She's lost.
Oh, hello. Water balloon? I'm not sure a water balloon is going to help us, is it? To a grenade maker, fuses. Ah, it's fuse.
What if the Orcs are sending another fleet?
Can't see a water balloon doing much, but
Help! She's lost! We're gonna need more than a few buckets, I think. The ships will be blazing ever higher.
Last Orcs have learned how to play with fire.
yay! Check us out.
Oh, hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship at once. Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
Alright.
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the Orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
Well, it's my pleasure. For those of you that didn't watch the first part, I do realise that the top left of the screen, my character looks nothing like the mage character that's on the walkway. It was because you get to pick the picture at the beginning, and I inadvertently didn't select a picture for it. It just picked a default one, even though I changed the way she looked, because she was a man originally.
So what did he say?
And then somehow it's picked out a default woman when I changed gender.
Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes. Honest pay for an honest day.
Ooh, that's stealing. Not going to do that. Ooh, bulls or oxes. Do seem to clock up XP just from scanning and running around, I think. I haven't seen, it'd be worth looking. Oh, hello, is that a portal? Yep. So we can portal, you can use the portal from here to the beach now. There you go. I don't know how it registers it, but I always click on these things just in case. Fiery bucket. Usually you have to activate them by touching them, but you might not need to. It might just know you've passed it. I'm wondering... Have a little seat while we wait. If there is a...
So what did he say?
Oh, that's crafting there.
What does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Ah, here we go.
Honest pay for an honest day.
Quest log. No, it's just a log, isn't it? I was looking for the quests themselves. Oh yeah, there you go. Waypoint discovered, yeah. Tutorial. It doesn't seem to have like a set... No, not that I'm seeing anyway, a set sort of quest log book where you can just highlight them and head toward them. So you just have to find your way around. For now. I'll probably realise in about 3 hours gameplay time that you can actually do that. Press L3 to activate or deactivate selector mode, yeah. That's where you turn it into cursor mode basically. There you go. So that's the mouse mode, which I showed off a little bit in the first one.
Nothing to report.
So you can just highlight the thing and point and tell them to go there basically.
Isn't that a good thing?
There you go. Which is a great feature. It means you can scan around rooms and areas, see what you're interested in. You see the open is red on these things because it's classed as theft.
When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Sean Connery in the backyard.
Enough doom and gloom. Cast your gaze instead upon my fair fanged filly.
Avert your
What's this all about then?
I'll handle this threat for all our shakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
What's going on here then?
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, darling.
What fool would trust a two-bit love?
Seems we can only you can attack that orc by the looks of it.
God.
It's a bit weird. Not sure why we would, but we can talk to that.
An orc in love, ah? Who
Here we go.
prove an orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets.
It's a Sean Connery, like, what?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile.
We can see.
But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her. My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my...
Bet not.
She may be...
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his...
What? I've got to kill her.
Darling.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she should come to her vicious senses at any time. Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information. Or she could murder everyone in sight. We'll let her live, will we? See what happens.
Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
So what does the second character think? You would trust a quack magazine from Youthful Gore. She's clearly liable to snap at any minute. You're right, the information she provides could well turn the tides. Yeah, well, let's do that.
You're right. The information she provides could well turn the tides here in Cyseal.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're all going to regret.
All right, Sean. Shh. Miss Money Penny. Miss Orky Penny, or whatever her name is. We're going to come back and they'll be completely slaughtered. So we need to find out. I'm just having a wander about, folks, at the minute. It's a beautiful world to have a wander about in.
Just to make a conversation. Meet. Mate. Salutations. Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtis, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. These elves swear.
See what he's got. Oh, water balloon. Fighting knife. Cloth. 9 armour. Oh sweet, you can compare with whoever you're on as well. And in fact they're better. So I click the right stick there and it compares immediately with what I'm wearing already, and it's 7 armour rating. And they've got better durability as well. How much are they? 62! What? And they're the same, by the looks of it. We've got +1 crafting and +5 HP on them. I'm not paying 133 for them though. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? Take the water balloon though. We've probably got a load we can sell as it happens. I don't know how important any of this stuff is at the minute. Alright, you can repair things as well. And that's bartering. We'll try that out at some point. Identify. Costs 10. Tainted bow of the Doctor. Alright. So you don't know... You don't know what the proper name of it is or something until you identify a merchant. It's interesting. Doesn't need to be identified. Alright, okay, so we've identified it already, it doesn't need to be identified again, so you just do it once per... Oh, that's interesting, that's quite a quirky little thing, I like that. What's in the room then, buddy?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
Fair enough. I don't want to know about you. Okay. Oh, is he a trader? Or is he a soldier? There's a shield on his back, I think. Okay, right, let's come out of here then. So we have to go and find this chappie who's in charge, whose name I've now forgotten. I'm sure we'll bump into him as we go. It does seem to suggest that conversations with people is particularly important in the game because they can be helpful and
I used to see orcs in every shadow.
Give you other options to the environment.
Now I see them sober.
A struggle.
Careful now. Never know when those green beasts gonna launch another blazer our way.
Nice. There's loads of different accents as well and voices are like that.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Tell it to mind its own business.
New information on the journal.
There's that famous Scorpius tunnel.
I'm wondering if there's filter completed. Alright. Oh wait a minute, maybe this is a... Maybe this is quests then. It doesn't seem to have a flag option though. So these are the things that are still ongoing at the minute.
Cyseal, Cyseal, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a mark, does there, to highlight one. Big steps to the right, to the left, to the left.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
You can see security's tied to the door around here since that surprise attack the Orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Alright, if we open the gate we get into a fight, do we? Although I thought we needed Bossman's permission to. That might be something different right enough. Let's have a little look up here. I'm assuming that fish give us health, maybe. Although, like most RPGs, it's probably the tiniest bit of health just for the beginning of the game. Once you've got a larger health bar, it'll be next to no use at all. Oh, hello, what's that? Wheat. I'm sure I'll be dumping half of this stuff soon. Don't know what these little logs are I'm picking up. Stop it. Anything of interest up here? Knock down arrowhead. Still haven't got to this wizard fellow, or woman that they were going to take us to at some point. Ooh, what's that? Bag of fruit? Or basket of fruit, should I say. Apple juice. Nice. A plague grenade. Ooh, that's poison, isn't it? A grenade that has a chance to render everyone in a 5-meter radius deathly ill. Sweet. Take that. You can hear the wood creaking. Okay, let's take a look up here. Can we read that? Oh yeah, it does. North Cyseal, West Beach, South Harbour. Ah, this looks like there might be a boss man up here. Big flags always equals big boss man, in my opinion.
Know much about zombies, do you? How about walking bones?
Okay. Is that a lady there? No, it's another legionnaire.
Know much about
There's a woman.
zombies, do you? How about walking bones?
Oh, they all seem to be saying the same thing. Move on. Press to open your map. Important characters will be marked destinations on your map. Oh, sweet. Right, okay, that's what we were after, wasn't it? So, alright, here we go. So we want to head to there. Aye, there we go, folks. Awesome. Oh, there's loads of stuff up here as well. Look. Esmeralda. Captain Arius. Legionnaire headquarters. Nice. Okay, that's brilliant. So it gives us an idea of where to go. We want to... Can we put a marker down? Yeah! There we go. Marker on the map. Awesome. That's what we were looking for. And yes, it was me being a bit slow. And I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm just having a little look around. Beautiful grassy area. Look at that. That is one big sheep. It's a ram, I think, isn't it? It's a locked door. And a queue. Combine well with what? I have no idea what that's meant to do. Unless you fill up water, maybe? Have any empty... I thought we picked up some empty. No. I must be mistaken. It's possible I'm thinking about Wasteland 2, to be honest. We picked up so much stuff in that as well.
I've spotted something.
Oh, where about? Oh, we have as well. And we're going to let the sheep out if we do this.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
Oh. No, I don't think we should.
No, that would be an insult to the dead.
And a disgrace to whomever is maintaining this gravesite, too.
You step away from the grave.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do, people. I'm that kind of guy. Oh, there you go. Can close them again. Sweet. Don't want the animals getting out. Check that view out over the side. Beautiful. So that's the areas we've just been running through down there. Although I can't see the ship on the water anymore, but we'll let it slide. Maybe it goes after a certain length of time, or maybe it's just not showing it from a distance. There's something going on over there.
Ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds, that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Oh yeah.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a seven.
I think we're heading towards other characters there, aren't we? So I think we want to go back and speak to the other guy first. We'll head up here and speak to Boss Man first, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh, look. Paint seller.
Leading way, standing here
Or painting seller, should I say.
in the pen.
I love the clarity in these new gen games. Look at that. It's brilliant. Everything looks so real, even at a distance. Solid.
Orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen.
It's a really nice world. Feels really alive.
No one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Uh-huh.
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
Stealing, eh?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly.
Hey? A force for good, people. That's what we are. Okay, so let's go up to... Oh, hang on, I assumed this was the way into Boss Man. Could have been mistaken. Check these buildings out, they're gorgeous. Ah, actually we might have come around the wrong way here. We'll go full circle. Jesus, this is huge, this area. Yeah, I think I should have gone in. Oh, hello. So I got stuck there. Let's go all the way around again. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to find the door. Ah,
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please.
right you are.
You are the source hunter, are you?
We are.
The hero the whole of Cyseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight.
There is 2 of us, you know.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight.
And you are?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them. They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the fabulous five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks, or from cold dead full stop. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Indeed.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Yeah. Riches don't interest me, actually. It's not true, though, is it?
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Let's try giving her a different answer and see what happens.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, if a matter is divisive, it is divisive mainly because it is alluring. And riches are so very alluring. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety?
Get to the point, ma'am.
Without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that. And at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
There is no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
True enough. We serve a just cause, so why wouldn't we follow our orders?
Come now. I refuse to believe such a uniquely skilled individual would settle for a puppet's role. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlong. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our soul.
Okay, so it's a guild.
You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you?
See, why didn't you just say that in the first place?
You would. And you can. Of course. If you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. If not, how about we get started?
Okay, so he's going to give us quests to do, presumably, which will make us coin, which is never a bad thing.
Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap, you're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph, What do you say?
Join the guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Count me in. This fabulous 5 business sounds too good to be true. I'm going to pass. Let's join it. It's probably more interesting to join it.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
And me. May all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing.
Good.
Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous 5 material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed. Malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the fabulous...
So you want us to go and kill it?
The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cyseal in the name of our hallowed guild.
Easy money. Seems reasonable. Okay, looks like we're just going to get extra stuff from him then. Always join the guilds. Usually it's only the thieves guilds that I avoid because I don't like sneaky much. The King Crab Inn.
Oh, careful now.
Right, the fellow we need to speak to is up here. In fact, there's a couple of people we can speak to in here. Okay, folks, we're going to wrap it up there. It's been a pretty long episode so far. It's been an honour and a privilege serving for you in Divinity. I will see you in part 3. I won't move from here. We'll carry straight on from this very section. Speak to you all soon. Bye.